It was like a food festival, and it was all Japanese food. Everybody, there was like a cosplay contest and everything. And she was like, "You don't like anime, do you?" And I was like, "Wait, what?" I'm like, "How is this an issue?"
He was like, "Nani?"
Yeah.
I would like to apologize to the public.
This was a mistake.
Not all of you can be alphas. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Unqualified Gurus Podcast. I am Oscar.
This is Danny.
This is Tony.
What are you doing with your hands?
It's me. I'm like getting ready for the episode, like powering up.
That's your power up stance.
No, it's not like that, Tony. That's wrong. It's outward, right? You're releasing.
Releasing what?
Energy. Did you not watch Dragon Ball?
First of all, you should conserve it,
Yeah.
bro. You're gonna need it,
Bro, that's all I got.
Right, this is episode 43. Welcome back
43.
once again.
Yeah.
43. That's a prime number, I think. I think that's a prime number. Everybody.
Yeah,
Yes.
but Tony actually said he had a special meaning behind it.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was just saying how back whenever I was little, we had basic cable.
So like
and
last week.
when I was little.
Yeah.
Yeah, last week. No, more like whenever I was in elementary, elementary. We had basic cable, and channel 43 was the channel for Nickelodeon, and so that was my go-to. That and Disney Channel, which was 41.
43 and 41.
Well, speaking of Disney, there's a Disney character behind you right now. Oh shit!
He's chilling.
Yeah.
What is he? 626.
626. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
262 was the one that made the sandwiches, right?
Yes.
I liked having him on there. Like whenever he showed up and he kind of just stayed on the show.
Do you remember the mini clip game that he would catch sandwich?
Oh,
pieces?
you had to stack it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that. Man, I forgot about that's like a long lost memory right there.
Yeah. See. Well.
Why didn't you think it hit like Pokemon with all the different stitches?
I don't think they really created a world like that. Like
Yeah.
nothing interactive on our side. You know, it was just kind of a TV show. And then like every episode they would go find another experiment?
I think well, not only that, since you had to have cable to watch it, I think it made it a lot harder.
Do you think also they look too much alike?
No.
To add variation in the.
I don't think so. I thought they were really cool.
Yeah,
you know, it's just I genuinely think it was just because there's like a
paywall.
Yeah, paywall. And now that you have Pokemon like in CW and stuff, so you got to watch it for free. Yeah, but anyway, you guys, how was y'all's weekend? What's up?
Welcome
I feel like
back.
I haven't seen you in forever.
Yeah, I mean now we're doing one Esteban sent me a message and he's like, "There's no episode today." I'm like, "No, just once a week today."
Yeah.
How was your weekend, Danny?
It was good. Being on pool cleaning duty. So
Yeah, let's fucking go. We almost got a pool, Tony.
yeah.
You keep doing what you're doing, Danny.
I threw the first pound of chlorine shock thing on it, and I think I went in the morning and I didn't really see a difference. Then I threw the other one. I came back and then it didn't look green no more.
Yeah.
But it still looks very, very, very foggy.
Okay.
So I left it running since last night. So I'll check tomorrow.
You cleaned the filter?
Twice already.
Okay. There's a lot of stuff in there.
I think so. It looks foggy
You're
when
like
you
a
see through
pool
the
expert
filter.
or something.
Oh, we used to have a pool when I was little.
All right, just checking. Yeah.
Yeah.
You had like super algae and stuff, right?
Yep, pretty
Were
much.
there tadpoles or frogs in there?
There was nothing. I didn't see anything in it.
Oh, and sucked to have to
If
like
you leave
fish
it,
those out.
yeah, if you leave it uncovered, like
Yeah,
you'll get frogs.
I've seen spiders all around, like the water spiders, where the what's it called, the skimmer or whatever, where the water goes through. Yeah, that thing.
So what else were you up to?
Work, and that's about it, man. I don't think I did anything eventful other than work and that.
Well, I actually got to go see your house.
You did.
Let's go.
You did. He did go
You know,
see the house.
For those
on
of you who have
Friday.
been keeping up with us, Danny bought himself a house, and it was cool.
It's cool.
I went over there, like we hung out for a while.
Did he show you which room is yours?
Yeah.
The pink one, right?
It's really cool.
It's
Like
not gonna be pink anymore.
Oh, you gonna paint it?
Green.
Oh, okay.
that's my favorite color. He knows.
That's my favorite color.
Stop, Tony.
You're gonna have to move in
trying
together.
to be like
Same
That's
this.
my favorite color before I even knew you.
Ooh.
Makes no sense. You had no personality before you met me. Your favorite
Damn.
color was gray.
Look, I can make jokes. Okay,
Okay, let's see.
I wasn't an alcoholic before I met you.
Okay, all right.
Speaking of alcohol,
Oh,
then
Thank
good
you.
segue.
Thank you.
thank you,
All right,
thank
look.
you, Tony.
And you know what? You can't have one.
You and I
just
getting
because of
one.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I'm too little.
Well, Tony, keep distracting.
Oh,
him while-
I did. Sorry to interrupt you.
It's okay.
A young Tunny. What I was gonna say, Stacy saw the last episode of me showing her cutting the grass, and then she said, "Oh, she sent something. Can you go to my folder? Because apparently, and then lower the volume because it might be loud. And then there's a video there, the third one. Yeah, run that. Apparently, this is revenge. Revenge of Stacy.
Revenge on who?
Of the nerds. Damn, Danny, you look good. What's that? That's sweater.
Oh, I didn't I didn't hear that part. Yeah, I had to go cut the grass on Sunday. That's a silent artist. Get your shirt at your nearest silent artist store.
The store's down.
The store's down.
Yeah.
Well,
It's okay. He tried.
you can buy mine for $500.
Yeah.
One of a kind.
Yeah, dude. I like this weather. Got cold. It felt
It did.
great. Obviously, I think it rained. The rain brings us the coldness, and I actually had a really nice weekend too.
You did. What did you do? Tell us about it.
Yeah,
Tell us about it,
If you
little
go to
cousin.
my folder, I was supposed to shoot pictures with our little cousin,
Mhm.
but her boyfriend had to work. So I was like,
That's why I never liked that guy. Nah.
It's right here. Yeah, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to make the most of it. I'm going to make my way out to Galveston. And I rigged up my camera. Like you can see right here, I just put the GoPro on top of it. And I just filmed everything I did. I went on a ferry. I walked through the old downtown. I went to the state park there. And
Did you see any animals? Or during the day it was quiet?
just birds and stuff.
Oh,
Did
that's
you go
the best part.
In Galveston, did you go to the beef jerky emporium?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, a coworker of mine. He told me. Well, an old coworker. He told me about over there in Galveston, they have this beef jerky of like a bunch of different kind of animals. They have ostrich.
I think it's on the same street or in the same area where you saw the bear.
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, because we saw it, but it was closed.
Well, I probably just didn't pay attention to that.
Yeah.
I'm more I'm people watching,
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to capture cool moments. And I have a bone to pick with you, Danny.
You have a bone? A ver?
What? Wait, no, hold on. Tony, hold on. Save that image just for a second. No, it was just because Danny was the one who told me, he's like, oh, you got to go out to the state park, I had seen him the night before. I told him I was going to go to Galveston. And I was like, oh, you know what? Sure. Why not? All right. So, unfortunately, Danny had only gone at night. So, I can't really blame you too much for this.
Exactly. You never blame me.
But
I don't take no blame.
to get from like little island to little island, they have these bridges, but they're underwater. So they're like a good 3-4 inches
Deep.
deep into the water. So you have to cross it like that. And I have a video that's gonna come out. Y'all be able to see all that. It was really cool, but the thing was, I wasn't prepared for that. I'm over here. I have my shoes, my walkie shoes.
Yeah,
You didn't have your puchita?
Puchita. He didn't have his pool floaties with him.
The pool floaties.
No, it was genuinely, it was kind of scary. I'm like, if I tip over, all my equipment's on me.
Gone.
So it was a little scary.
After I got you that lens.
Oh, damn, I changed the. I forgot to change the.
He got a lens. Oh, sorry.
Like how it, the way it fades out.
Yeah.
No, but I was like, I was already there, so I'm like, of course I'm across the bridge. So I was just walking around like squeaking everywhere I went because freaking shoes full of water. But it was cool. And
Did you go to the right or the left?
to the right?
To the right.
Oh no! Whenever you make you turn,
Yeah, when you coming from Galveston, once you
I
get to
made
the
the right.
park, to the right. Yeah.
I went to the right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and it was really cool. It was mostly wetlands and stuff. So Tony's like, it was the killing fields, So call back, and I had a lot of fun. I just had my headphones on, just walking around. I was wandering through all of like the little alleyways. It was really fun. And if you put the next picture, I only brought one picture to show you guys because I love it. Look at him. He looks mean as shit. Like he's not even like a cute bear. He just looks mean. But
I mean, they have if they had you chained to that thing forever, you'd probably be pissed too.
Yeah, I know. I have a picture with the whole family sitting down next to him, and it's really funny. Yeah, y'all can wait for my video so y'all can see.
Yeah,
that.
and go find him and tell him your handle so they can go find you too.
Oh yeah, on Instagram it's Oscar V Photography. It flows, So
flows.
make sure you go check it out. And I also have a website, OscarV.photography. I haven't uploaded any of the new stuff up there, but I had a lot of fun doing this. And check it out. And then Saturday,
¿Qué pasó?
we celebrated one of my friend's birthdays. Tony just keeps zooming in on that thing. Yeah, but look at the quality of the lens and the camera, bro.
It's
Look
really
how
high
zoomed
quality.
in you
can
are.
see just how
All the-
angry and upset he is with his existence right there.
Yeah, I think
Deep in
whenever
his eyes.
the way Danny painted it, that if you're stuck living in perpetual, like, just.
Chained to a...
But if you think about it, like he has Mardi Gras beads, so he can't be that unhappy.
But he can't throw them.
Ooh,
No, he earned those.
Oh,
He was flashing.
yeah.
okay.
Like, his
Okay.
shirt is kind of up.
Okay. Well, we were celebrating a friend's birthday on Saturday, and I got really drunk.
Really?
Yeah.
You drunk?
It was fun. Yeah. I know it's not like me, but you know, I was having a great time, and there was a lot to celebrate. So we had a great time.
What's your drink of choice when you're getting drunk?
I'm getting drunk. Well, at this time I was drinking Miller's,
Okay.
just because it's like,
The champagne of beers.
Because he's a faithful man, ladies.
yeah.
Speaking of ladies, what's up with your life? You haven't given us any updates.
Your dating life.
Dude.
Did something transpire this
I
weekend?
mean,
Okay, so it's not,
people reach out to me because they're afraid to ask you. They're like, "Hey, how's Oscar doing?" I'm like, "Look, I tell him to give an update, but you know."
Yeah.
So here we go.
look. Obviously, I'm just talking to whoever I feel like talking to, but I came across this very, very, very troubling person. You know, it's just like
That's a lot of varies.
I know. It's
Yeah.
just like I have.
Wait. Did she subscribe?
No,
Very
I
troubling person.
Yeah.
Very, very troubling
Look,
person.
obviously, I don't want people to find out I have a podcast till later on, because I'm like, what if they come on here and they find out that I'm a freaking psychopath that turned Tony into a drunk?
You gotta wait until everything's cool. and
Yeah.
then you can break the news to them.
Yeah, luckily we haven't had any like heated like guru pits. That's what like would really
Lately.
scare them off, you know.
Lately.
So it's just like, you know, but that's not even the issue. Like everything was going great, and then I showed her my photography portfolio, you know, and on there was a day that I went to the anime.
Yeah, I remember that one. That was a few episodes ago, right?
Yeah, it was like a food festival, and it was all Japanese food. Everybody, there was like a cosplay contest and everything, and she was like, "You don't like anime, do you?" And I was like, "Wait, what?" I'm like, "How is this an issue?"
He was like, "Nani?"
Yeah. I was like, dude, it's like she came after my whole existence, man. I was like, look, first of all, of course I like anime. I'm like, first of all, it's like super ingrained in pop culture. How don't you like anime? And I was like, honestly, that's the first time I felt judged about anything online. Like, dude, like we come on here, we share our opinions every week. And this one was like, yo, and I'm like, just come in for me, bro. And it's just like, it like ruined everything. It was going so good.
It's like a punch to your soul.
Yeah, and look, that maybe might not seem like a big deal to some of y'all, but
And
it's
here's
just
the
like,
other thing. That was around the same time that you got your puchita.
that's right.
What do you call them?
Slippers?
Flippers. So can you imagine you arrive to the date on them? You'd be shredding.
Because
No.
of the chainsaw. Oscar's
So lame.
Oscar's out here getting cyberbullied for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I need
know.
to drop a like for him.
Yeah, please. Drop a like for him. Drop a like for him.
You consider that bullying?
You got bullied, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
pretty
man.
much.
Look, it just like I remember I was telling Danny, and it's like, because you know, like he likes to check up on me because he's a good older cousin.
I tried to.
You know, but it was just like it sucked. It felt like it was going good, and after that moment, it just like soured on me. And it's just like, dude, look, we're dating. I get to be as picky as I want, and I'm all like, just like,
That's very true.
it's not gonna work. And on to the next.
Don't settle for less, Oscar.
I know my worth.
Get your 3 inches of height. You got this.
I mean, what?
To compensate for the anime
I don't have
likeness.
to. Oh, you thinking if I was taller?
Now
they
you're
wouldn't
getting real
care.
bullied. He came to you for comfort, and now you're bullying him. He said
He's
maybe-
taller than me. I
he
can
said-
say that.
He said maybe if you were taller, then you wouldn't get bullied for your
no,
anime
Danny,
interest.
Danny just like check your privilege.
No, I'm shorter, so I can say that.
Yeah.
That's why I say it.
Yeah,
I'm
look-
the shortest of the 3. So.
Look, I'm just saying, dude. Like, I'm a nerd. What can I say, dude? I just finished The Mandalorian, the new season. I really liked it.
You like
you
it?
know, and a lot of people are complaining about that it's not as good as the other ones, and I'm like, I thought it was really good. And that's how.
Did you see it?
We pivoted away from.
You're
it.
like a Star Wars person lately. You
yeah,
were
well,
catching up.
I don't currently have internet. in the apartment I just moved
Yeah,
into.
as you can
Wait,
tell.
what
As you can tell,
happened?
say that one more time.
Yeah,
What
I moved out. I'm in my own apartment now. I don't.
One more time.
We
One more
just
time. One more
did.
time. One more time.
And, yeah, it was just like extremely exhausting few days. Well, kind of weak. I was packing for a good while, and then just like having to get a lot of stuff ready. You know, setting up utilities and the apartment complex was kind of like the day I showed up for the to move in. I didn't get to really start moving stuff in until like 3 because they didn't have my keys ready. And she was like, "Oh, but it's open. You can go start moving stuff." And I was like, "I'm not gonna move stuff in and not be able to lock it behind me." And so it took until actually going and buying my own lock set, and we installed that, and so I could have my keys, and they're gonna reimburse me for it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I was like,
Yeah,
you got really
it's kind
impatient.
of it's kind of ridiculous because they opened at like 10.
Yeah.
and I didn't get to start moving things in until well after 3. I want to say like 4:30,
Oh damn! The
Some
entire
good
day
5
was
hours.
wasted.
pretty much. And
Yeah.
so I got the weekend compensated for. So like I had paid for the rest of the month from Saturday, but they're gonna give me back the money for the weekend just because of how much time they wasted because it wasn't on my end.
Yeah. No, that's at least that's
But,
something. Something.
I moved in. I've been there for the weekend. It's been pretty great. It's really quiet, so I just kind of have music on most of the time I'm there.
And have you met your neighbors? Or?
I did. I met one of them. He's really cool. It was like a older couple, and then they have like little patio furniture right in front of theirs, and they have a cat that's just like always there.
Yeah.
So it's pretty funny.
Yeah, and we know that you're a cat guy. So
Oh, I don't plan on having any pets there, but like my family, they have a bunch of cats, so it's like even moving away, I can't escape it.
yeah.
Yeah, but I was there for the weekend. That was a pretty big part of it.
How are the ghosts?
They're pretty chill. They don't bother me much unless like
Yeah, because you have your headphones on.
yeah. No, I usually just have the speaker.
Oh,
The
okay.
speaker. But like whenever like it's nighttime and it's like super quiet and like you hear things, but it's more often than not it's like your neighbors, right? Or
No,
like,
that's Satan.
oh, it's okay. Yeah, I'll make sure to ask if he needs anything next time.
Yeah.
And then just like one of my closets, the door isn't on. And so like late at night, if I like open my eyes and I like just an empty black space right there, and I'm just like, yeah, I need to get a nightlight.
Yeah. Wait, so you're playing like your deathcore music like loud in your apartment, or
No, I don't play it loud. I just play it like enough for me to hear it.
Mhm.
It's not. I don't listen to just deathcore music.
It's the
It
majority.
was recently been brought to my attention. A majority of my vibe and my music is emo, and
lo-fi
I really,
girl.
yeah, and I really hadn't paid any attention to
There's
it.
something wrong with that, Tony.
There's
Sad
nothing.
music's great.
There's nothing. But it's just like I never really paid attention. But like a lot of my favorite artists and songs, like at least as of late, all emotional, sad type stuff, But aside from that, I went to Cidercade over the weekend. Just went like a mini date. Went there. Went to a coffee shop. It was pretty cool.
Okay, that's cool. She
tried
hasn't judged you
I tried
about your
some-
likes. Yeah, has she?
My likes, no,
Yeah.
but
They haven't bullied you.
no, I don't think so. Except for pointing out that I'm emo.
Oh, that's how you found out?
Yeah, and like the on the two not consecutive, but like the
that,
two
we
dates.
we still have the bear in the background.
Oh yeah, yeah. But
Kinda
I was
looks
wearing all black when she broke the news to me, and so
like, you're like gasps and
I was like,
emo.
I had no idea.
Emo.
Like it makes so much sense now.
Yeah.
But I think that was pretty much it. Not much else going on.
No, I mean,
Pretty big step. I feel like.
You definitely. I mean, you're like doesn't sound like much. I'm like, dude, you like literally like left home.
Yeah.
How do you like? How does it feel? Like,
It's like it's weird.
Yeah.
It's really weird. Like I feel like I'm somewhere I'm not supposed to be, and I'm like, oh, in my head, that feeling like, oh, I should probably get home soon.
It's just there all
It
evening.
hasn't gone away yet.
yeah. Oh, yo, I went into Tony's his parents' house for the first time ever. I've known Tony for a long time. He's never invited me over. He's embarrassed to be seen around
I did
me.
invite you over
It's 'cause-
a couple times, but it was too late to work out.
Yeah,
I don't know
he
what that's
inviting me,
about.
Why? It was before, like, I was used to going super late. You didn't.
And now it's his thing now.
That's all he does. Now.
Yeah, he's always like, man, I like to work out really late.
Yeah.
But when I invite him, it was an issue.
Yeah, it wasn't the workout.
Yeah, so but
You were too emo.
oh, that's
he didn't want it to rub off on him.
Yeah.
well, yeah, and I it was a weird like rushed introduction. I just waved the hi at your mom and your dad.
He came to drop off some boxes, and then he also had to. You want me to expose you?
Dude, I drink a lot of Monsters. Caffeine makes you need to take a piss. I was stuck in traffic. I was like, Tony, I normally wouldn't ask you, but I gotta fucking go.
I was like, all right, let's go. And then like quick
and
intro.
Then, like, I met his little brother's dog, adorable bulldog.
Yeah. Thor. He's like a little
Thor.
fat thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's like a really fat
I could probably put a picture on the drive just so y'all could see.
Yeah,
I have a funny picture of him.
Add it on there.
I got it. But anything else that y'all would like to speak on before we finish up with our recaps?
There's a little thing we were talking about. I wanted to ask you guys something. I was talking with Stacy, and then there was something about Miatas, and she started looking stuff up, and then the question got suggested: what type of people drive Miatas? Do you guys want to take a jab at what was the
I
answer?
told you this before you even bought it. I was like, this is like an old man car.
I was gonna say that
It's not,
like
that's not what it
which
was.
model?
That way you actually
which model year?
Yeah. The demographics matter. Like if you have like the old vintage ones, like younger people.
Okay. Well, let's not go by age. Let's go by like what they do for a living.
Professors. I told you.
No, it was not professors.
What they do for a living?
Yeah,
A line cook.
Put it in the comments. What do you think? It's on my folder, Tony.
On your folder?
If you want to pull it up and then.
I was trying to find the dog.
No, but leave the bear up there.
Yeah, always. That's a new background.
It is, and I like how zoomed in it is.
Yeah.
Honestly, I could change it to a background.
Yeah.
That would be. Let's see, make that thing. Yeah, there you go. Click there. The first one.
Let's see this demographic thing.
No way. Oh man.
Can you read it, Tony?
Yeah. The question is, why is a Miata called a hairdresser's car? Hairdressers, in the popular view, are a demographic who favor style over substance. Looking nice, getting a tan, unconcerned with talk of brake modulation. Accordingly, the MX-5 in this view is a car for those who prefer to pounce about in the sun, rather than, say, engage in on-the-limit oversteer. I don't know. I always felt like a Miata was a car enthusiast car, but this speaks otherwise.
No, I think
Tony, it's lightweight, and if you engine swap it
how
you're
many
essentially.
do you see like that?
I mean, on
TikTok.
TikTok.
When have you seen that one?
Like
really
extremely focused.
You went down the Miata TikTok hole? What the hell?
Well, there's the one that looks like Lightning McQueen. You haven't seen that one? Have you seen that?
No, I saw the big one. The I think didn't we talk about it? I think Esteban told me about it because everyone thinks that he's a Corvette, but apparent because in the movies he says he's a Corvette, but apparently like he was like grafted after like a BRZ.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, Lightning?
Yeah, Lightning McQueen. Like the shape, the body wise. So there was like this famous BRZ. Esteban, let them know in the comments. I remember you told me this.
I think I saw that one as well. But
yeah, so he had a cease and desist from Disney.
Oh, maybe it was a BRZ then. I thought it
was a
Miata.
BRZ.
I don't think it's a Miata for Lightning McQueen.
No.
But I do see the front.
No, they have the little Mia and Tia, like the girls are Miata. That's probably the ones you're talking about.
That's probably what it
is. His number one fans are the Miatas.
I found a picture of the dog.
He has a sword. Come on, bro. Yo,
it's a barbecue tool, the one that you use to like move the coals around.
Oh, so he likes the barbecue.
He just
I can see that.
Yeah. Hey, stop body shaming him.
No, he looks like someone that would like to barbecue.
Why?
Because he's white.
Because he's chunky.
He saved me.
Yeah,
now it's on him.
Yeah. He just needs his New Balances.
New Balance. Oh, the white ones?
Yeah.
You try them on in the store and run around.
What the?
You never done that?
No. Because
that.
New Balance are like the dad shoes.
Yeah, that's what they do.
I'm not a dad.
Oh, okay. Oh, you've never
What do you
seen
mean
that?
that's what they do?
Yeah, the dads.
I would like to see him try on the New Balances.
Yeah, but he's pretty funny.
He's adorable.
He's funny looking.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Sometimes whenever my dad is eating, he'll come and sit next to him, and if he wants something, like if he wants food, he like raises his paw like that. Because
he's like, let me interrupt.
we taught him how to do that like early on, because he would start doing it and we started like rewarding it. Well, I didn't, but like my little brother, and like I would start like try and get him to do it, and he never does it for me because I don't offer him food.
Because you hate him.
Yeah.
He
I
said
just give him treats and then he'll do it. But yeah, and so now anytime he wants something that you're eating, he'll just sit next to you and just and he has to turn like his whole little thick body over to get his paw up.
Well,
yeah, made him
It's
work
funny.
for it.
Well, that's like, I'm glad I was able to meet Thor.
Yeah, next time you see
Yeah, he
Thor,
was-
pet him on my behalf.
All right, I got you. He was just lounging right in the middle of the floor.
Yeah, and like I needed to get through. He would not move.
He was like that Snorlax on the first Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That was
Have
him.
to get the flute. So, do we go into some topics or qué pedo?
Yeah.
Well, let's just go to that one in the middle, since Tony has him in the back.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like this.
You
I
know-
got a sneak preview of this, and
Yeah. What is this?
it
Tony?
ruined my day.
Well,
Okay.
it finally came to it. Like, Disney has just, like decided that they don't want to pursue new stories. So they're going to go back and destroy other ones. And it's like, normally I don't give a crap. You can like race swap. You can do whatever the hell you want. They're fake stories. But this one hurts. Because you can tell, Tony, what's that thing behind you? Dude, that is my fucking Stitch
This
plushie,
is
bro.
Stitch.
You know?
Experiment 626.
Yeah. And now look at this thing, dude. This
thing
is
is terrible.
Dude,
So
I
the
was
one on
hoping
the
it was a
top-
joke. I was hoping this was fake. But god damn
The
it.
bottom one doesn't look too bad.
The bottom one isn't
Bottom was
their
probably
creation.
Like a fan-made
Yeah,
one.
Oh,
the bottom
really?
one is made from AI.
Dude,
So
he looks like a fucking
this
lizard.
is the official one. It looks like a little bald like chihuahua. You know, like how they have just like the skin. They don't have the.
the mole rats.
Oh yeah, that too. There's a lot of bald animals, but
Like-
it says, I hope this isn't real. But if we can get
yeah, because this. All
Paramount
right, look,
Pictures.
before we get too angry, this is according to Reddit. Okay. But dude,
according-
this is dude. He looks fucking terrible. I believe it. I think hopefully like from every post that pops up with this stupid looking thing, everybody's hating it. Hopefully they get bullied like Sonic did, and they do the right thing.
maybe this is there an official trailer out that portrays this? No, right?
Let's Google it. Or just
Okay.
Google, be like
Because if this isn't official, I don't know.
Damn,
Because
Danny,
you know how
you
many
use
people would have
Edge?
to.
No, Chrome is on the back, but
You know how many people would have to like drop the ball and sign off on something so hideous?
well, it's happened before. We saw the Sonic debacle.
So if it's not official, then I don't know if we should trust it. Just because if this is the only one circulating,
Well, it's the one circulating. So that's the one everyone's seen. So we can talk about it.
Okay,
Like
well,
we did
if it looks-
specify that.
if it looks anything
But-
like that, and they're seeing this reaction, maybe they put it out there just to like they did their own whistle blowing, just to get a consumer reaction, and they're seeing how negatively everybody
there's
is.
an employee there who hates it, and they are doing God's
or
work.
they're gonna make it look ugly on purpose, and then people are gonna talk shit about it, and then they'll fix it, and then they'll be like,
Danny,
"They fix it, let's go watch it."
Danny, you.
That's
are-
actually a
no.
good
It's,
idea.
it's
At this
no,
point,
it's
it
not. No,
is.
the thing is,
Yes, it is.
Danny, this is fucking Disney. Stitch is so beloved. You don't need to tarnish your fucking name
That's
before
also
fixing
true.
it.
Yeah, but then there's also people that go, "Oh, they listen to the audience."
No.
Yes, and then they go and they watch it.
It's just the thing. You always is like super nefarious. You're all like,
Well, no,
there's always a bigger
No,
thing.
no,
Like,
not always. But I don't think they did that with Sonic. I'm saying that they saw it work well with Sonic. I wouldn't doubt that someone does the same thing.
I wouldn't, because it's another blue creature, like a blue fuzzy thing. It's just like I feel like
Well,
like
It's
it
a
will
trend.
be seen as disingenuous. I think
I know. I'm not saying it isn't.
it could just be that they dropped the fucking ball, Because I'm like, if he's an alien, we always imagine them as fucking like grays. Like you don't expect them to be fuzzy things. So maybe they were trying to go a different route about it, and they fucked up.
They were trying to go too realistic, like with Sonic, give them teeth
Yeah. Oh,
and no gloves.
Yeah, and not only that, like I'm saying, this is the biggest freaking corporation in the fucking planet. They don't need like bad publicity before a project.
Well, we're 2 for 2 on bad renditions of blue animals. So what would be the third one? Another Monsters Inc.
Oh,
Live
I don't
live
know.
action
Dude,
Monsters
they
Inc.
mess up Sully.
Yeah, make them naked
What? No, I think Sully's would be hard to mess up since he's like just like a big bear.
Yeah, but I mean, I thought this would have been. I guess this is different just because it's like 2D, just like Sonic was, and they don't have like an actual
3D model.
Yeah. But with Monsters Inc. they do. So maybe.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't want this thing to be a part of my ohana. You know.
Yeah.
So
maybe it's just a baby there, and it needs to grow into its fur.
I don't think that's how the story went because he escapes from his pod. Remember, like he was using guns and shit.
They
like,
always take creative liberties, though.
I don't know. Whenever it has like a intellectual property that already exists, since they're not really being.
I would like to see it when he's angry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
Whenever he gets his forehead.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. Look, first of all, this is just a screenshot from a Reddit post. Let's just hope it's not real. And there's bigger issues. Maybe they put this out because of all the hate that they were getting for casting the Nani as a like white complected Hawaiian instead of going for something more traditionally like portrayed as a Hawaiian person. You know, you just went down to that image.
Funny.
Yeah.
I need to watch the movie again. It's been so long.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
That's a great movie. But yeah, but you see how Nani and them they're more darker. Like all the Hawaiian people are just like, you know, they were complaining online that they're sick of them just washing away like the fact that there's darker skinned ones. Yeah. So maybe to get rid of that hate, they put that out. It could be
like
like
steer the attention.
Yeah,
away.
be like, yo, if you want to hate on something,
like
look at this ugly thing. Yeah.
So they did it to themselves.
Yeah, who knows, man. Whatever happens. Hopefully this is wrong. Hopefully, if it is hopefully they change it. Cause fuck that. Yo, Danny, you did your 23andMe a while back, right?
I did it a couple years ago. Yeah.
Well, I finally got my results.
Oh, you got? Oh, yeah, you did it.
Yeah.
Did you like what you see, or what happened? What did you see?
Any revelations?
I was surprised by a lot of stuff.
Really?
Like what?
Yeah, like I'm being. It's just like obviously, if you know the history of Mexico, what's expected is, you know, like you're either like European, Spanish, Portuguese, and indigenous.
And we're from Jalisco,
Yeah.
which is even more.
Yeah, so we can just go through. I think the very last one is the makeups. So we can start with that one so we can see what I am. Who am I?
Who is this
Oscar?
fool?
You know?
Who is he?
All right, here we go. So apparently I am almost 55%. No, yeah,
55,
almost
yeah.
55% European.
Wow.
Which leads 50% to be well,
less than 50.
Yeah, 50% to be Spanish, Portuguese.
And most of that is Spanish and Portuguese.
And then the crazy one was the being like 1.5 Ashkenazi Jew.
Yeah.
Ashkenazi Jew. Dude, sorry,
it's because he worked at the zoo.
Yeah. Yo, I knew I hated Kanye for a reason. You know, like, and this just solidifies it. I had every right to hate him. You know. You're also.
I had that too. Well, yeah, we're related.
The same amount?
No, I had a little bit less actually
wow.
than Oscar. So that could be.
He is more indifferent about it than you are.
Yeah, maybe. No, what I was gonna say.
That's why you were more willing to forgive him.
I didn't say anything. I don't even listen to his music.
All I want to know is how much Jewish you have to be to get that free trip.
Well, what I was gonna say is I try to look those Jewish group up.
Ashkenazi?
Yeah, I'm not sure because I'm pretty sure at some point they kind of branch out. Like maybe someone moved and then that was their group. I couldn't really figure out how connected it is to the Jewish people from back.
Yeah, and I get you, but I think.
But there's got to be something, I guess so.
Yeah, so there's that, Jewish. And then the yellow one is Indigenous American, which is the second highest, which is 32%. You know, which that makes sense, like knowing for where we're from and stuff.
Yeah. I want to look at this one. Can you scroll down? Western Asia and North Africa.
See, these are all like the crazy ones.
Okay, here's what's interesting. Oh no, you do have it. Iranian. Okay.
Yeah. So Egyptian 2.2%.
I had no. I don't think I had Arab or Egyptian. So that must be from your mom's side.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Very exotic.
Yeah. I'm like Oramite, you know, a little bit of everything. Is that it? Yeah, that looks like it's it. But yeah, I was genuinely like, for the most part, it made sense. There was like some cool little surprises though, you know, and it's nice to have like, you know, like roots in like a bunch of different places, you know.
Yeah,
It's cool whenever you go on the app, it tells you like stuff about the place,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. So let's see what else is on here.
And every now and then they add new reports and they have like some
Updates and stuff.
additional info.
Yeah, because there's like different traits, and then you can ask like you know, whatever. But the cool part about this was that it like tracks your roots in like Mexico, like where we're from, and it was correct. Our mine came up that it's highly likely that I'm from Jalisco, and that's where our family's from. Which, you know, that literally made it sound so much cooler. It's just like the fact that popped up before
The verification of it, validation of it.
Yeah. So I was like, dude, that's freaking awesome.
I know where to visit Oscar's family at.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about it before. Yeah, and look, see that's the how it pops up that you can like explore more about the smaller cultures that you're a part of. You know.
Did you explore?
No, I haven't done any of that. I was just like, oh, I'm gonna screenshot all this so I can show the guys, you know. And that's the Indigenous Americans one.
North, Central, and South America.
What are you laughing at, Tony?
Nothing.
Lies. What you thought of?
I was gonna say, is this familiar?
Yeah, yes. My grandma's house does look like that.
I'm sorry.
Fucking asshole.
I was gonna ask you, like, did you try the other foods on the Jewish thing? But it
no,
didn't seem
where, dude? Like, I
just because it's your heritage. I don't know.
Look, and then here's just in the image of like the European part of all of it. Now it's mostly centered around like the Spanish Portuguese side. Yeah. And yeah, let's get to the traits.
Let's go.
Yeah. So look, bam, good fucking hair genes. Let's fucking go.
Oh, it's 3/4 chance of keeping your hair. 1/4.
About 1/4.
Oh,
1/4 chance. You know, so like if you just flip a coin 2 times, and if you win or lose, you know, I think we should test it right now.
Why are you trying to do this?
We should test it right now.
You know,
who has a coin? No one. So that's
that's it. He's getting bald now. He has no coins.
No, that's
not how probability works.
I'm always like, you know, like I like seeing like, you know, basing it off of like our grandpa has great hair. My dad's hair is a little thin on top, but it's not bad either.
It's supposed to be your grandpa on your mom's side.
It's a mom gene one. I know that, but still.
How is it? How is it on
I
side?
never met him. No.
So it's still a coin toss, I guess.
It's definitely a coin toss.
Okay, so also early hair loss. So you're more likely to experience this than to have a bald spot. So I guess it's
good. Like my chances seem good right now. I have bald friends already.
Yeah, that's true. 99%.
Yeah, this is really funny because I was like,
we have to flip coins for this one.
Because you know how I feel.
No.
Because you know how I feel about the Irish accent and how I always talk mess about it. I had told Sylvia, and she's like, "Watch, you're gonna come out with red hair and stuff or whatever." And I'm like, 1% is too much.
Too much.
Too much.
This is from your European roots.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, and then it basically tells you about your Neanderthal DNA background, and it just says that I have 50% more than all the other customers, or like not more than than
the rest of the world, but the people that bought 23andMe.
Yeah. So I don't really know what the hell that means, so I don't really care. That one seemed less important to me. There's cooler ones. Here we go. Let's see, what's it? All right. Here we go for the variances. I like less likely to have fewer heights. Wrong.
Wrong.
Yeah. Okay. You have one variant associated with being a better sprinter than distance runner.
I believe so. During tennis, back when I was I was super quick. Like whenever they were like drop shots, I remember I always be so quick and everybody would be like, "Damn, we got that," or whatever. You know. So I believe that.
Okay.
All right.
You have 2 variants associated with being less likely to prefer salty foods over sweet. Less likely.
I prefer sweet over salty or salty over sweet.
That says that it's more likely that you will prefer sweet over salty.
Yeah. Which one do you prefer?
I don't even know.
What would you rather have, a bag of chips or a chocolate?
We're on a long road trip.
A bag of chips.
Salty.
So this is wrong.
Yeah.
You have one variant associated with being more likely to sweat during a workout.
I mean, I don't get super sweaty, so I don't think so.
I get super sweaty.
My buddies I go with comes out with like a freaking, like he just jumped out of a pool.
Oh, that's different. That's extremely
So
he's Neanderthal.
Yeah, he's probably way more Neanderthal than me. Yeah.
It was his natural cooling ability. He kept it intact.
Oh yeah. So you just scroll down.
Oh, those we did.
Yeah.
Okay, you have one variant
associated
with being less likely to blush easily.
Hey.
Try. Come on,
Oscar, you look very nice today.
Bro, those cheeks look like puchitas.
Orange?
Yeah.
No, like
I mean like plushies though. But like No.
No, sorry guys.
that blue really pops on you.
It's just a Neanderthal in me, bro. What can I say?
What a
Which
caveman.
part?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, I can't even lie to when someone compliments me or anything. I can't even be like, I'm blushing because now I'll know I'm lying. Damn.
You have one variant associated with eating leafy greens less frequently.
That is true.
Okay.
See, now I know who to blame. Like the ancestors, man.
The ones that stuck it out for you.
Yeah.
And you just
I didn't get all of them. Damn it. There was the ones that say about the earlobes. There's one that says that if you can match pitch and do it with all the odds stacked against my older brother, he's a great singer. Like honestly, like one of the best like singers I know personally. And mine was like 60% chance I can't match a pitch.
You can't?
Can't.
Man.
Yeah, so we're at a disadvantage, and he managed to be a great singer. I don't like how I sing, but I was like, we had an uphill battle with that. So if I'm not a successful musician, it's my parents' fault. Which is kind of crazy that they have that on there, dude. You know?
Yeah, it's insane that they can trace that all the way back, those things specifically. But I guess it's just like them compiling millions
it's compiling
of
a bunch of
customers,
and then you can also every now and then they'll ask if you want to participate, and they'll actually ask you questions.
Okay.
They'll be like, hey, are you right-handed or left-handed? And then you answer
put yes
the
on
question.
everything.
Yeah, so then
they just average out all the information.
I don't know if that's what they do, but they probably look at the responses of people plus the DNA matching, and maybe they try to do some inference from that.
That's what I kind of determined whenever it did that for it showed like you were from Jalisco. Like it determined that on its own.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That was really cool. And I was able to mark Danny as my cousin on there too. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Tony, you got to get onto that whenever you can.
I want to now because I was actually talking about it with that girl I've been seeing, and she just ordered it too, but she ordered it from a different website because she wants to extrapolate her own stuff. So she did the whole genome sequencing. She wants to look at all of it.
Is that the family tree thing?
No, I forgot what it was called.
Ancestry.
I had looked it up. No, it was a different one, but it's like an entirely different system that they use. And what is it called? I just looked it up. I don't have it.
I don't know. We can go into the random folder. Yeah, if you've done the 23andMe, let us know if you liked your results or if anything.
What surprised you? Yeah.
I think that's a really cool one. Danny, this first one is for you.
Let's do it.
I hope they sent you your message. All right, this is Anissa. She says that they're recruiting for Creator Clash 3.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just saved it because of the image.
Yeah, the dog. Wait, you didn't save it because you actually want me to go?
Oh, I want you to get beat up, of course, but
doesn't matter.
Look at this dog. Remember?
Yeah,
this is your opponent.
That's my opponent? No, I can't.
You're not going to win.
Fuck you up, bro.
Even if you do win, everybody's going to hate you.
What was that thing? Is Putazos time or something?
Yes, Putazos time. Yeah.
Can't believe you'd lay a hand on that dog.
Wait, he didn't say he would. All right, let's go. So this one, I forgot to remove the watermark. I was like, but what's his face? What's his name? Oh, Jonathan Majors. He got dropped by his fuck are they called? Agents, yeah. Which is kind of scary. So it tends to lead more towards they know something we don't. And this guy, for those of you who aren't aware, this is Khang. He's the
I'm the guys that aren't aware.
You don't know who he is?
No.
Well, he was just the new bad guy in the movie, the new Creed movie. He's like the main villain in the Avengers right now. And it's just his whole life is set up, and now There's like allegations. Hopefully, like you know, like you don't want to ever hope that women are lying, but it's just like, dude, like his career was just popping off. And I was gonna make a joke that he is like the villain of the universe. So I mean, it would be something he would do.
Like they casted a villain for a villain.
So he was in the Marvel universe.
He's Khang. He's the new guy. He's from the
in the new Ant-Man Quantumania, he's the main bad guy, but he's supposed to be the next bad guy of the franchise.
Yeah.
Okay.
In every part of the multiverse, like he's trying to take over everything.
Wow.
So he's like some super bad guy.
So they're gonna have to like find a way to write him off, huh?
Well, recast them. I don't know. It's a tough one. I mean, first of all, we need to see how it plays out. You know, like I said, I was like, if it's true, then fuck it, you deserve to lose everything. You know, for freaking being an abuser. But you know, it's a tough one. But with his agents dropping him, that's kind of scary too.
Wow. Yeah, I had seen the controversy, and I kept seeing his name and another name circulating, but I had no idea who this guy was. Yeah. I guess because I had never seen the other Ant-Mans, so I didn't watch the new one.
Ah, okay.
City of Kyle, Texas is inviting people named Kyle to town to break record for largest gathering of the same name.
I don't know if I wanted to talk about this last week. Check what day if you scroll down. So if your name is Kyle,
May 21st. Y'all have time.
Oh, okay.
May 21st.
May 21st. There's gonna be a ton of Kyles in Kyle, Texas.
Do you know someone named Kyle personally?
No, I don't hang out with white people.
That's
a joke.
Wait,
that's a joke.
I was like. Kind of like me there. No, it just came out so naturally.
It was a joke.
Personally,
first of all, Kyles are people who drink Monster and destroy sheetrock.
Destroy sheetrock?
Yeah, like
punch the wall.
That's like the Kyle meme.
I don't think I know that meme. I don't know any Kyles though either, but not for the same reason that you.
Why, bro?
I don't know any Kyles. I don't know. I've never Have you ever met a Kyle?
No.
Maybe that's why they have a shortage going on.
There's a shortage of Kyle.
And they're trying to gather them all together.
For what?
To eradicate the Kyle.
Well, they better be careful because I'm telling you, like every monster meme that there ever was about like guys punching holes in walls. Yeah. They were all they nicknamed them Kyles. So it's like Karen, but as the enemies of sheetrock.
Danny, do you know any?
No, I've never met a Kyle.
Wow, we need to get out more.
That's like expand our group. Stop being so freaking. We're living in a bubble, you know. Hey, if there's any Kyle out there, you know, like
subscribe.
We just scared them off.
Let's go get a beer. You did. You're the one trying to eradicate them.
Well, you said you didn't. Are we going to keep that other point in?
I think mine is a whole lot less worse than yours.
It is. Yeah. Mine was a joke.
Mine was too.
I know. All right, next.
All right. Oh, dude. Okay, so there has been. Okay,
I saw that.
AI stuff. Y'all get ready. If y'all hate AI, skip to the next topic, okay?
Why would you hate AI?
Because these conversations are all bad. There's hardly ever good ones unless we're playing with ChatGPT.
They don't know the good things that come from machine learning. That's why they hate AI.
These people.
Well, I mean, like the things making the news are all negative.
Yeah,
so.
But I feel like that's a very focused, like hyper-focused thing that touches the public sphere. But there's a lot of things that go on in like the industry, like that Danny works in, or like the medical industries.
But you have to remember that's the
percentage closed doors.
The percentage of people doing that job compared to digital artists, now musicians, is just like
I think
this
is a lot more accessible.
I just think that
not just accessible, like it affects more people.
Sorry, Danny.
But it's more accessible because
but it also affects a ton less people
because more people can do it. More people can affect more people, right?
Yeah. And I feel like this is only important for people who are like in tune with like pop culture as well. You know, like
just the majority of people.
Well, who does this affect?
Huh?
Who does this affect?
A record label.
And there was a fuck up on my.
We had a boo boo.
Yeah, so the quality of the audio is probably going to be shot. So if you care to see a more in depth like discussion about this, it'll probably be at the very end.
It'll be at the end.
You did give a disclaimer for people who aren't interested in AI, and then the computers screwed us.
God damn it, you're right. But yeah, let me just recap this real quick. There's a very popular YouTuber. His name is Anthony Fantano, and he covered this situation, but I didn't feel that he touched on like the biggest issue behind it. So there's these things called, these people who go by ghostwriters, right? Any major act nowadays, like superstars, like Sia wrote Diamonds for Rihanna. Charlie Puth has written a ton of songs. He wrote Stay, the Justin Bieber and Kid Laroi song. And it's just like there's so many artists who aren't in the mainstream who basically create songs for a living and then just sell them and get their writing credit. Okay? So one thing that these producers have been doing lately since the release of the vocal AI thing is they've been writing songs that have been going viral because they're all like, hey, look, this is like, like an AI version of a Drake song, which isn't really being completely honest, because they're picking the beat, they're recording their vocals and just replacing it with Drake's or Kanye's or whoever you want, and like right now it's gotten to a point where they're so good that UMG, Universal Music Group, has to be striking them down, and they're coming up so quick that it's basically like they're playing whack-a-mole, and that's something that I feel Anthony Fantano didn't touch on, because he was saying like, well, he's like, basically like if AI is writing the song for you, it's like a ghostwriter. And I'm like, that's not even the whole point. Like, they're using Drake's likeness to make the song popular. If you were ripping off freaking Billy's vocals from down the street, no one's going to give a crap. People are checking these songs out because it sounds like Drake, So that's my biggest issue with this. And then we talked about how it's basically, it's like, like a match, and it's a wildfire now. We can't stop it. And that's pretty much where we're at.
Pretty much, man. It's going to be fun to see what happens in the next few years. Yeah. From an spectator point of view.
Yeah. I don't really think much is going to get done. It's not like you're going to get a record label for a record,
I think it won't be a problem until you have a song that actually sticks and like people just can't stop. Like a Gangnam Style AI song, like it just went so viral, everyone's listening to it.
No,
like,
if it sounds like an artist signed or whatever, it's gonna be taken down. It doesn't matter.
Oh no, I know, but what I'm saying is like they probably won't do too much about it and care too much about it until you have a song.
What they probably would do was they'll probably pay for the rights to the song and just re-release it with
at that point
the actual artist.
Probably so,
which would be like the logical thing to do, because that'd be stupid if you don't do it that way.
You know what? I was just like trying to like foresee just like the future of this usage, AI in music. And already like people who write or perform, they already have plenty of talent, like Oscar, for example, and all of that talent goes into the performance and the writing already. And so some people will take the beats, they'll buy that, already composed. And that takes a good half, I wouldn't say half of the work, but it takes some of the work away. But it's like being able to do that.
Like a mock-up? Like a decent mock-up before you commit?
If people start doing that, and then what if they start making like AI voice models that are just like blends of different artists, and then they buy that, and then they just make their own lyrics, and then at one point, like, it's just like people are just going to start churning out songs in the near future, and I don't know, that just doesn't sound very pleasant. Like it won't be as genuine. I think music.
A lot of people, since Auto-Tune came out, a lot of people complained that a lot of it just sounds too polished, too refined.
And then so with this coming to fruition, like it's not too long. We already had that one AI artist come out, but what if somebody just keeps it under wraps and just keeps it to themselves, that they're using these AI, created voices, and it's just like, because it doesn't have an immediately recognizable likeness to somebody because they use various ones.
Look, if you were to succeed like that, then by all means, there's hundreds of thousands of people trying to make it. Yeah. You think that like just because somebody replaced your ugly vocals with somebody with better vocals, there's millions of people with better vocals. That doesn't hurt anybody. I'm all for that. Yeah, do that, especially like if you don't feel confident with your voice, and you're able to make a career out of it because of this. Auto-Tune and Melodyne was created for this.
It might be cool just to have a overly saturated music, genres of any kind that people can create. But I personally, and I know you do, Oscar, I love live music, and so if like an artist came out and they make a bunch of songs that I love, and I'm like, man, I can't wait to see them live. And they're like, you know, surprise, it was AI the whole time.
I'll never have the AI mic.
Yeah, I'll never get.
No, it's just gonna be like
a Vocaloid.
No, it's gonna be like Frank Ocean's performance at Coachella. It's gonna be a listening party.
Oh, yeah. See, and that just doesn't sound the same, though.
Yeah, and
then you make a bot and you throw them in the mosh pit. You don't have
bot?
to. Yeah, like you mosh pit bots. Everybody take their own bot and you just throw them in the pit.
Oh, so
like
nobody's
hitting each
no
other.
actual
just the
participation.
Bots. Just the bots.
Yeah,
look, my bot just hit yours. That's badass.
We get like a bunch of little
Beyblades. That's all.
Boston Dynamics is gonna make mosh bots. And they're just gonna like shove each other around.
Bots.
Yeah, no, but like I'm saying, Tony, it takes so much work to blow up that it wouldn't matter. Like it's already oversaturated as is because anybody can make a song from their own house, which is good. Yeah, it's just good because that means there's more. You know, like more people making music.
Yeah, the barrier to entry is vastly so lower than it used to be. Yeah, and so I like that because you know, lower artists. I like a lot of underground music, and all those artists wouldn't have had a chance 20 years ago because it was all about radio play and record signings back then.
And all the equipment was very expensive.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. So with the dude, freaking Michael Jackson recorded Thriller with this one. And that's like that's how they sell this microphone to people. They're like he recorded the Thriller on the SM7B.
It did sound a little Michael-esque to me.
Yeah. So with this, like I'm saying, is like, dude, as long as you're not using someone's likeness to it, then I don't care. But the problem with these is obvious that it's only blowing up because it sounds like people we know. And fuck it, you know. Y'all want to get into some cloud or doubt, some goblin,
some goblins.
Real quick before we do, if you wanted to see our original take on that topic, it's gonna be at the end.
At the end, it's gonna be like a blooper.
We'll see. We'll see
if it sounds good. If it sounds too bad, I won't put it because I don't want to hurt nobody.
Ears.
But you know,
and at the end of the day, like luckily, like we basically, I feel like that recap wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Guru Pit?
No,
not that one. There's
the Cloud Demon one. Yeah.
Cloud Demon.
Yeah. So look, so here's the thing. I'm still not happy with the name we have, but I know that I can make like a cool image of a goblin, you know, and we can use that as like our stop it.
My bad. I was just trying to get it ready.
Okay. You're the goblin now.
So we let's try to come up with a name that involves like anything like cloud demons, cloud goblins, you know, like let us know, okay? But just make sure you keep it in theme, all right? Okay. So let's get right into it.
In the comments, do you like goblins? Yes or no?
Give us your favorite goblin.
And I'll reply personally.
Oh, okay. So Tony's finally going to reply to people.
Wow.
I like the comments.
Yeah, but comment on them. All right, let's go. Let's get into this.
Let's do it. Now you can put play. Goblin.
Come on, Jamie.
You know, it is touching.
You yelled at me the first time.
Los Angeles, California has the third biggest homeless population in the United States. And today, it's my job to make sure there's one less hungry person on the streets.
Hey, excuse me, sir. Hey, I was wondering, are you hungry by any chance, man? All right, man, I got you. What you got? Baconator, fries, drinks, that cool? All right, what's your name, man? Israel. God bless you, Israel. I got you. I'll be right back, man.
They brought out the cigarette. What the fuck?
It looked bad.
Yeah, I don't think it was.
When they're blurring that.
Yeah, it looked a lot worse.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Why is he putting it on the floor and not handing it to him?
I want to make sure you get on the right path. You know, you're always able
to. Why is he unwrapping the food for him?
You know, so I want you to enjoy this.
What?
Tony.
That's crazy, man. I can't believe it.
This is really good. All right, take care. Have a nice day.
Ooh, when I saw this, I got so mad.
I don't know. The part of me wants to give them the benefit of the doubt that they just recorded that skit and they're like just act upset and we have real food after, you know. But people aren't generally that good, so
it's just, dude, like it's such a common trope to be like, oh, I'm gonna get popular because I'm helping homeless people.
Yeah.
This dumbass Zoomer was like, I'm gonna do the opposite, like reverse opposite date, you know, and like it literally, like I can't fathom like how could anybody think that this was gonna be well received, you know? So that's the reason that I don't think it's real. I just like there's nothing to gain, but then again it's just like, why would he fake that?
I think it's real.
You think it's real? You're taking it at face value. I'm torn. I don't want to.
Think it's real.
I don't want to believe that it's real.
I think it's real.
I want to hope that the people aren't really
That
this
fucked up.
terrible.
I saw your reaction. You're like
Yeah.
immediately, like you can just tell like how mad you got. And it's just like, dude, there's like how can you think that this is gonna be well received? It's just like,
You saw this on TikTok?
yeah. Well, it was like a YouTube short.
Oh, okay. I wanted to ask if like the comments were turned off or not.
Oh, everyone was like flaming them up. They're all like, dude, this is gonna come back to you and your family. Like they're freaking like putting on generational curses and stuff. Like that's how much people were like hating them.
We know how those TikTok curses work.
Yeah.
They don't.
So luckily we actually got an answer on this.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Is that what this folder is here?
Yeah. So that's why I put it on a separate folder. So let's go ahead and read. Like first, go to in the Instagram post, the one left. Yeah, left. So this dumb motherfucker was like basically put the definition of rage baiting, claiming that he did this just to piss us off.
Okay,
And
so
it was fake. He says that he knows the guy.
he's trying really hard to play into the negative reaction.
Yeah, which is so dumb because I'm like, who's honestly gonna follow you other than other terrible people? And I went to his.
That's what I was thinking he was going for.
And I went to his Instagram, and like the worst part about this, look, the last sentence is like, this was taken extremely out of context. If you want, dude, it was your fucking video.
Yeah, there's no
It's like-
context. There was no pre-context.
This is what you showed us.
Yeah, you set the stage as a terrible person, and what else are we supposed to not believe what you put out into the world?
Yeah.
Because we don't have the backstory.
And it doesn't even matter. The backstory is just stupid. He's like, he paid some homeless guy to embarrass him in public. Dude, I'll be like, dude, the minute I saw that, I was like, dude, the reason I didn't believe it was because I'm like, and I like, that's trying to say that the guy didn't do, like, he probably just didn't want any trouble if he wasn't going to defend himself. But, dude, that's the shit you get in fights for. Like, you're intentionally trying to embarrass me in front of a fucking camera. Are you fucking kidding me? Hell no. Like,
Man.
So it's just like, it was infuriating. And I'm sorry I pissed anybody off with this segment.
Dude.
But it was like, dude, I was so mad. It's just, and not only that, his answer is so stupid. So, fuck this guy. He's just like dumb as hell.
Even if it was scripted, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he used the homeless guy. It's like, hey, I'm gonna do this
Yeah,
in
he's a
front of the
fucking
camera.
he's a prop.
But then, yeah.
He's a prop.
All right. You ready for Guru Pit? I'm
You ready for the fucking Guru Pit?
Gotta be Spirit Airlines.
That's irrational. We are in a fucking tin can with a baby in a goddamn echo chamber. And you want to talk to me about being fucking okay? Okay, because you're yelling. So is the baby. Did that motherfucker pay extra to yell? Okay. Fuck you and shut up. Disturbing me now. I don't give a fuck. You were sitting there watching that motherfucking baby cry for 45 something.
That is guy.
Yeah, he's got a point.
That guy was wearing a ton of bracelets.
I'm triggered. Fuck that.
I'm triggered.
Okay. So, I am not completely against the guy.
Wait, so let's.
So they were on a flight, and the baby apparently would not stop crying for 45 minutes. Okay, for obviously their ears are more sensitive. They probably didn't have headphones for it. It's just like the pressure of the cabin probably was messing with the baby. Probably, the baby was probably in pain. Okay, but
I was in pain
flying
before
is extremely nerve-wracking for every single person. We don't know if this dude was literally like, people take Adderall to be able to fly. People like they get on fucking stoned or drunk, anything to just make it through. And on top of that, you have a fucking baby crying for 45 minutes. The mom probably can't make it stop because it's probably like freaking out.
Uncomfortable. Yeah.
You know? So it's just a terrible situation for everybody. I don't know. I'm sorry, but like, dude, like maybe like go into the restroom and like I don't know, do something. I just can't imagine me freaking out in the plane or whatever and hearing a baby cry for 45 fucking minutes. All right.
But then imagine the baby saying, "I can't imagine a guy yelling at me while I'm in pain."
No, I'm sorry. Like everybody paid their money. I should that's a disturbance on everybody. It's sad, but they ended up like doing the emergency stop to kick him off.
But not the baby.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what you gonna do though? Like some people have to travel and they have kids.
Like yeah, of course, but you have to like prepare for that.
You do.
If you don't, if you didn't take headphones for your kid.
For me, like that's what I'm saying. Like for me, for this is like I would like to see what were the parents doing. Like you said, maybe they're just because sometimes you see that. Sometimes you have a parent with a kid who's just crying and they don't fucking care. They just leave the kid there, whatever,
in this
crying.
instance, like I've experienced this firsthand, and sometimes there's really nothing you can do,
right?
Because babies can't articulate.
Sometimes you can't, right?
And
so that's what I'm saying. Like it depends. Like to me, you can view it as it's annoying, but I'm like, if it's annoying to me, can you imagine how annoying it is to the parents who can get the baby to calm down?
Look, I've heard of different situations where like parents that take kids that they give out like earplugs, like they know it's gonna suck. Okay, let's assume you don't plan ahead. You don't know that. But can you really blame people for getting mad? 45 fucking minutes?
You can't.
Well, you can get mad, but like you could have he's yelling though.
You don't know how he's freaking out. We don't if we can give that kind of charity to the parents, let's give that kind of charity to this guy too.
Well, like you can, but then that would also mean that the parents would be yelling back, and then you would say, well, it's the same charity to the parents as the charity that you're giving him.
The thing is.
Like the same stress that he can get, the parents could be getting it on top of being parents.
Well, they can let him yell.
They can let him yell.
He's not getting up. He's not doing anything.
What was the reason that they stopped to get? Was he just yelling at them to shut up the baby?
Yeah.
Like he started like the whole... Well,
I guess so. That's what it seems like. Because
I mean, that's what I'm saying. You have to see more of the video.
I don't think I need to do 45 minutes of a crying baby, and like the parents can't shut
get
it
up and then go back or something.
Or
tell the person.
make the lady get up and go somewhere else.
How are you gonna walk in a plane where there could be turbulence while you're holding a baby?
It happens. It literally happens all the time.
No, it happens, but it's more dangerous for the person carrying a baby than for someone to just get up and be moved.
Not all planes have a lot of space for them to walk away. Like it's like some of them are 100 feet max, and it's just rows of 3, and it's not very much room. I've been in like
the rows of 3 are normally for like small trips.
Small, yeah.
So like 25 minutes would probably like a longer trip.
Like whenever I went from Colorado down back to I think Dallas or Houston, it was a pretty small plane. It was I don't want to say no name flight, but my friend had booked it, and it was pretty small. It was 3 and 3, and then the aisle, and then it was just like that for 20 or some aisles, and there's nowhere to go aside from like the restroom, but you can only occupy
lock yourself
that
in the restroom.
I was gonna say you can.
I'm
only
pretty sure
occupy
everybody
that for
would
so
have
long.
understood that. I'm pretty sure everyone would have understood that.
Yeah, and just like in certain instances, there are things that could have been done on both sides. If you are gonna take a flight and you don't want the risk, obviously you don't know that there's gonna be a crying baby on the flight. But you can always pay more for a more exclusive flight or exclusive seating.
Of those headphones.
Yeah,
noise
canceling. I'm pretty sure that the flight has earphones. Like the flight should have provided them or something. Yeah. Because honestly, there's a thing that you can do. Like as the crew on the plane, you try to mitigate the situation. All right, 45 minutes of something going on it's too long. I don't care how much you try to spin it. They should have done something about it sooner. Okay. Giving everybody fucking headphones if you can't shut the baby up because it's in pain, okay? It's just the simple fact is you let it boil to the point where people can't take it no more. This is what you get.
So I think what the stance is he justified or not?
I think his anger is justified. He didn't hurt anybody.
Yeah.
He should be allowed to fucking voice his opinion however the fuck he feels like it. It's America.
Well,
Danny?
They're on the plane. Are they in America?
Yeah, American airspace.
I think it's Spirit only flies here, right?
Oh, it was Spirit?
It
did say Spirit.
It said Spirit.
Yeah, it did say Spirit.
Oh no, I think it said it has.
Okay.
It had. Oh, whoa.
Now, Danny, fight him.
I think I saw the word Spirit on the letters. So who is he fighting right there? Who's that guy standing up?
I think that's
probably probably like an air marshal or something.
Yeah,
the one with the tie.
Yeah,
someone said it's got to be Spirit Airlines. So it's just conjecture.
Well, I mean, like I say, it's hard to tell because, like you mentioned, like offering him headphones. I don't know if they try to offer him anything, but what if he? I mean, at this point, is what ifs, right? You're going in the what ifs, but if they offer him headphones and he says, "No, I don't want no headphones. I want to be, you know."
I think getting upset is justifiable, but this outburst, you know, was excessive, and he might have just gotten himself blacklisted over something that he could have just expressed not so loudly.
I'm with you on that, but at the end of the day, we can't tell people how to feel.
Yeah,
And this is one of those cases where
act in public though, and
not the airplanes, dude. Like in the airplanes, where everyone's fucking freaking out. It's not the same.
this is, I mean,
No, it's just it's an extra fucking
you
layer
also
on
have,
it.
I know, but you also have to take into account, like, if you're willing to give him that he's probably freaking out. Well, probably the parents are also freaking out.
or the people next to him that have to hear his yelling.
They're also freaking
They
out.
don't know
Now,
if he's gonna lash
obviously,
out
maybe
even
he
more
has
extreme.
some. Maybe
Yeah, but you have to remember what for something to happen, something has to happen. The initial problem is the baby. He wouldn't be yelling if there was no screaming baby on there.
Yeah, but babies exist, bro.
Fuck
Like,
that.
we know
No,
babies
no,
exist.
no.
Wherever you go, there's a possibility there's a baby. and it's either, look, I was on a flight once, and the person that sat next to me, there were no baby, but they smell so bad.
Punch him.
They just smell so bad. And
Give
I'm
them
like,
a reason to-
I'm like, I can get mad. I'm not comfortable. It's a very long-ass flight. But, you know, what am I going to say?
But you know what,
this
Danny-
person stinks.
Danny-
Move him out of my way. Did they pay more to smell word? Like, I'm like, I don't know how
I'm pretty sure if you would have said that, and people wouldn't be like, "Oh, how dare he get offended at the way the guy smelled?" No, I'm pretty sure you'll be like, "Dude, this motherfucker smells like shit." Everybody would
a girl.
understand on the plane. Oh,
You're like, oh, never
no,
mind.
it doesn't change the fact. It doesn't change the fact. Everybody, like, honestly, whenever it comes to flying on airplanes,
Yeah, but sometimes you
like,
can
it's
because
not-
you're like in the lowest class. You
No,
pay the least amount. You're all switched down. You're like this.
Exactly. No. I'm saying
You're
like
like
the
this.
reason you can still get upset. You're
You
still allowed to
can.
get upset.
Well, yeah.
Dude, if you were to tell your stewardess, be like, "Ma'am, can you like tell them to fucking go like do like a whore bath or something? Like, you know,
No,
go to the restroom, put fucking like soap in your armpits or something." Because you're paying for that seat. You're paying for some sort of comfort, and you know if it's
But see, that's the point. Like just how you earlier said that we can't like assume the situation of the guy is the same thing. Like, I can assume the situation of the person next to me that they're
What are you
just
assuming?
nasty.
Do they smell or do they not smell? That's the only thing you have to assume.
Right.
We don't have to assume like, what if they were running late, they didn't get to shower? No, we have to assume that. We have to assume,
Well, it was an
do
inter-
they stink or do they not?
No, but it's an international travel, and there's people coming from countries that are not wealthy. So if I say this person stinks, you're gonna be like, "Well, this guy's an asshole. You have water where you come from. Maybe they don't, and they're trying to migrate or something." So at that point, it's like, can I be offended because they smell? Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, can I also be like, well, maybe I can't because, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they do smell just because they're nasty.
See,
but at the
look,
same time, maybe
it's
it's just the situation is weird. And I'm paying, like, I'm like trying to get from point A to point B in the cheapest way possible. And sometimes that's the only option you got.
Real quick, I never heard that term whore bath before.
Yeah?
That's pretty funny.
Or bath.
Yeah.
Like a whole bath.
He said that
same thing.
earlier.
Yeah.
He said that
I
earlier.
heard it, but
Yeah,
I
it's just like
never
whenever
heard
you just like take a quick shower in the.
Yeah, I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah, I never heard that.
That was funny.
Yeah, no, it's a common thing. But look, I'm just saying, at the end of the day, all right, no one, realistically, anybody there around you could have probably smelled it. If you would have told them, "Hey, can you please go to the restroom and like maybe use some soap or something," dude, it's making my head hurt. It's like no offense to you, but look, we have a long flight ahead of us. This is something you could fix.
I don't think they spoke English.
Okay, so to digress a little bit,
I
back
don't
to the
speak their
baby.
language.
I think the man was justifiably angry. I'll give him that. But I've been angry in public plenty of times before, okay? And I know well enough not to act in a way that's going to get me escorted of wherever I am. That's just general public etiquette. Everybody should adhere to. That way we live in a civilized manner with every other human being.
You're out around and walking. You're not in the middle of the fucking sky. He literally said, "We're stuck in a fucking vocal tube or whatever he
A
said."
tin can.
Nicotin.
And
A
if he
tin can.
wants- and
So
if he
clearly,
wants
the way
to-
he describes it is enough to
if
understand.
he wants to keep that privilege, then act as everybody else is and just deal with it for now until you get off of it and voice your concern.
I think I'm pretty sure next time the parents are gonna think twice before they fly.
Yeah, and I hope
think
so,
they
too.
should.
Yeah, and
because
like I
honestly, it's like look, take headphones. Like there's babies who wear when parents who do music, their kids have headphones.
Yeah, and maybe they'll look into it after this incident
Yeah.
more to better prepare. And like both parties are.
And maybe the
at
airlines could be more like, you know, is a baby oh, we're gonna get you this thing to. It helps when you're carrying a baby on board, but
Yeah, I think
you're a grown ass man. Just deal with it for a day. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes you just have to say. You're like, I'm so pissed.
Look, I'm just saying, like, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt because flying is scary. If I'm having a fucking panic attack and no one's doing anything about the fucking baby, if I get mad, that's on you guys.
Nah, I don't
Eat
think
it out
so.
the window.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, I don't really care. I wear headphones when I fly, so it's not gonna be.
Listen
my
to the
issue.
Unqualified Gurus podcast.
He's all like,
Probably that kid was crying because they didn't have the Unqualified Gurus podcast on it.
exactly
His
what it
Bluetooth
was.
headphones
Yeah,
died.
yeah, it died.
Yeah. I'm just saying, it's like, look, more so than anything, is like there's headphones for when babies fly. Like, I'm pretty sure the baby was in pain. That probably sucked, you know. So I get that, you know. But it makes for a funny story because, dude, that guy was angry as fuck.
He really was.
Yeah.
That baby got some trauma, and then that baby in 50 years is gonna be mad because another baby's crying.
No, yeah, oh yeah, exactly. It's gonna repeat because now he freaks out when he flies.
Yeah.
So
You know?
that man was
That man used to be a crying baby. Okay, so now that your baby's crying, it's time for us to leave.
Guys, let us know if you think the man was justified. If you think that the baby was justified. You know, who's the winner in this cage match? Who are you backing?
The real fighters in this group was the baby and the man.
Dude, they were both justified. I don't care. Look, at the end of the day, I don't hate children. This is all for jokes. And someone has to play the heel, okay? Yeah, so next time Tony's going to be the bad guy in the stories.
I'll bring one that I probably the bad guy in.
Okay.
Oh, you know, in the behind the scenes AI footage, you could say that I'm the bad guy.
You like AI?
Yeah, Oscar thinks I'm the bad guy.
He's a Gen Z. He's going to accept technology more than us.
His joy outweighs actual harm to people. That's what he said.
Oh,
so
you know what?
That's where
we're going to have to talk about this next time. We'll tease it. The McDonald's opened their fully automated.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll leave that for next time. So subscribe. And that's it. That's it for today.
Yeah. But you were like on a roll. You were like feeling it.
No, not anymore. I'm going to start crying just to piss you off.
Dude, I'll fucking do it like he's been crying for 40 minutes.
45 minutes.
Yeah, well, yo,
That's it. That concludes for today.
Dude, Esteban's been sad that there's no two episodes a week.
Yeah. Well, how are you feeling about the new format? Let us know in the comments. Did you like that new?
I think our last episode was performing better than the other one, so it's just like I think it makes a little more sense.
Kind of just speaks for itself. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, I just like to hear it.
Okay. Yeah.
I just want people to praise us, tell us how awesome we are.
I wasn't discrediting.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
And I want people to fight me in the comments. It helps us.
Fight Oscar in the
If you
comments.
disagree with my takes and you're like, yo, it's just a baby. I'll be like, well, you're a baby. We're not very mature here.
You're the baby.
Yeah. But you guys know where to find us. All our socials, everything is in the bio. You know, make sure you tune in next week because we don't miss, man. We don't miss, like our old intro used to say. And, you know, I think that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, follow us on Instagram. Join our Discord. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Make a Discord account, join our Discord, and tell us if there's something you would want us to fight about. Yeah, we should. Yeah, suggest a Guru Pit. And
I kept trying. Yeah, I was on the.
I think at the beginning the idea was people suggest Guru Pit, and then they pick.
It's a video submission,
and then they pick who picks which side.
Yeah, please. I'm tired of being the bad guy.
Yes. He's not. He's used to it.
I'm good at it. I can argue any point. Look
and lose. He's been working out. Look at him. Look at them gains.
Punch the parents too.
Look at them gains.
Coming after all of them
for making the baby.
Jeez. No, look. The original idea was you guys sent a video submission of you guys proposing our Guru Pits, which I thought was awesome. We had a few submissions at the very beginning.
Right.
I really enjoyed that. So if you love the Unqualified Gurus and
which
you wanna help us succeed in life.
And in air flights.
And yeah, if you don't want us getting kicked off of flights, send in the video submission if you have a good Guru Pit.
And if you're shy, just put it in the comment. We'll still do it. But do a video submission. It's your time to shine. You up here, right here, next to us.
Yeah.
You look much better because you're right next to us. Or maybe.
It's kind of like the ugly friend effect. Like if you surround yourself by ugly friends, you'll look better.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We got you.
Let us be your ugly friends.
Yes.
Yes.
I forgot what the actual thing is called.
The hot girl effect. I think.
Something
Yeah,
like that, right?
Yeah, it's from the Hot Chick, right?
Is it? I thought
It's
it
a
was
Jack Black movie.
probably that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
All right.
thank
everybody.
you for joining us once again. We have been the Unqualified Gurus Podcast. Tony,
Peace.
out. Well, I don't necessarily think it affects them as much as it's stealing the artist's likeness. It's like the only reason people like it. Okay, well, let me explain. All right. So as of late, people have been creating songs based off of like what like they think their favorite artists would sing. So there's a bunch of viral songs that are like, oh, AI created this Drake song, AI created this Kanye song, and it's not that simple. It's like I feel like like from the movie The Notebook. That's what you know. But look, they're saying that the AI did the beat, that it did the lyrics, that it did the vocals, and that's not what's happening. Basically, there's the biggest one was this guy who was a ghostwriter for a lot of people. So for those of you guys who don't know, they're like your favorite artists, like they all have like writing camps, and where a bunch of artists who are probably been established as ghostwriters come together and they make the best songs. That's why, like, literally, whenever you're a superstar, you hardly miss because you have the greatest minds in the nation writing you songs. So there was this guy who apparently had been a ghostwriter for a while. You know, the new AI vocal technology came out. So all he does is record his song and then replace his vocals with Drake. Mm. So now you have this song blow up. He's called the Ghostwriter on TikTok.
I saw that video.
And then it got to the point where UMG, Universal Music Group, had to take it down. Because even if it's not like Drake himself, it's still stealing his likeness. They own all that. They worked for years building the persona for you to just come and steal it just because, you know, you like his vocals. Okay? That is who it's actually affecting. First of all, Drake is a millionaire. It doesn't really affect. It's not going to affect poor artists. It's not going to. There's no real negative. Nobody is really being harmed here. But the idea that it's because you know, we talked about Anthony Fantano before. Mm-hmm. Okay, mm-hmm. I watched the video he did, and he was basically saying how we're stupid for being like worried that this is gonna affect people and blah blah blah. Saying like how who cares if like the AI wrote the song or whatever, and that's completely ignoring the fact that you're stealing like Drake's likeness. You know, the issue isn't that an AI did it, because at the end of the day, ghostwriters have existed forever. Like, imagine the AI is the ghostwriter, okay? That's where his conversation ended. He didn't bring up the fact that they are stealing, like, his voice. Like, that's literally his image, because we know him for his music.
Wait, originally, what is a ghostwriter?
So
someone who writes for an artist. So, like, the artist will perform, they'll sing and record the song, but the lyrics, you know,
the composer?
Yeah.
The same thing as a composer?
Yeah, so imagine the composer. So whenever you divide the credits on there, you can either be like put as the performer of the song, or as the person who created the song. Yeah, so basically, like, whenever they feed like the songs to you, you are just the performer. Mm-hmm. Like Sia wrote Diamonds for Rihanna. Mm-hmm. Okay. Charlie Puth wrote Stay, the Justin Bieber song. You know, it's just like there's like so many popular songs that have been written by other people. Right. Okay, that's cool. The only difference is now you can create a song imagine,
now you don't. It's like you don't have to go to the artist and say, "Hey, I wrote this song for you to sing."
Yeah, feature on.
I'm just gonna take the voice, generate the vocals, and look, it's like I asked you to do it.
Yeah. So imagine like how our buddy Tony, the executive, produced the song. Okay. Imagine he didn't want to pay any of them, okay? He records it himself, replaces the vocals with popular artists, and all of a sudden you have a hit song, okay?
Right.
You still owe the person whose voice you're using. It's like, just because an AI generated it doesn't mean that you're not stealing their likeness.
Because it was not ever officially released by the label or the artist, it's not copyrighted, so they can technically profit off of it if they post it. on like say YouTube, a lot of people they can still listen to it and enjoy it, but none of the revenue is going to go towards the artist because it was never made by them, performed by them.
Yeah.
And so I can see the issue arising from that if you try to profit off of it.
Yeah, and which of course they are. Who's going to be making songs for no profit? You know, and you know that's the thing is like, unfortunately for this situation, it's done to Drake, but he doesn't really need the money. But the label obviously shut that down real quick because there's so many popping up. So now they have to play fucking whack-a-mole with these guys making these songs.
With this being such a big thing, do you think that he could possibly like reference it in a track in the future?
Of course he is. You're talking about everyone's trying to be like him or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just like as of now, like luckily no one's being really hurt. So I don't really care as much about this one as the other one. I just think it's stupid for like, I'm sorry, for someone as big as Anthony Fantano not to see where the real issue lies.
I think like on the other side of things, for an AI to be able to realistically create a voice model of, you know, an artist, they have to compile, you know, thousands of minutes of songs, you know, for it to be able to articulate certain words that they put into it. If you are an artist that's popular enough to have this database for them to take from, I think that you're not going to have any issue with a song that's just popping up. You know, if you're that big, you know, for an AI to be able to take all this information and make a voice model of you, you're probably already doing well off anyway. So like what you were saying, it's not going to affect smaller artists. I agree with you. That's just a roundabout way of saying, like, you know, it's...
Yeah, so you're saying the smaller artists, there isn't enough sample data out there to train them.
And no incentive either.
Yeah, yeah, because I'm like, who cares if you ripped off Billy from down the street? No one's going to care. You know? It's all about, they already did the weekend, and it's just like, pretty soon they're going to, like, luckily for estates and places who own the copyright for a lot of musicians' music. But imagine, like, you get, like, someone, an artist who passed away, okay? Now, like, because they would, like, I'm telling you, like, whenever they did the Kanye thing, a lot of people were mad about how, basically, the ghostwriter wrote, like, you know, rest in peace to, like, Kanye's mom and stuff, which, you know, might not seem as an offensive statement, but whenever you make it be said by her son, that's wherever it's crossing the line that people are like, I don't know if I like where this is going. So imagine you start using like dead singers and stuff who it's easier to get away from a copyright because Michael Jackson. Well, Michael Jackson's thing will be a lot different, but imagine like Chalino Sanchez or something like somewhere else that it'll be a lot harder for you to get taken down a lot sooner, you know. So it's just, you know, like I said, AI voice technology shouldn't be allowed in the public because all it's being used for is scams. And now freaking...
I think once it's regulated, like, it can be like a for free, you know, kind of like how people can sample things and without the rights to it or without the sample being cleared, they can't profit off of it. I feel like AI voice models can be, you know, in a similar vein, you know, you can do it for fun, but as soon as you attempt to profit off of it, that's whenever, you know, record labels can step in or that. I just think that the regulation.
But I like how your example was like, I wanted to steal the sample for it, and I don't want to like pay for the actual thing.
Yeah, he meant for fun, like
I get that.
Voice.
I get that, but the thing is like,
as long as I don't get it cleared, I'm not going to profit off of it, or they might do something like cease and desist, you know. And I think that that's more than fair.
I mean, can you say something similar to how piracy works? Just kind of more harder to detect.
A lot different.
What you're stealing other people's work and spreading it?
No, because stealing like there's a difference.
Outright stealing.
Yeah, you'll never be able to get like a license for that, like unless you're fucking gajillionaire.
It's just my argument is for like I like the technology, and if I wanted to make a song that's utilizing my favorite artist's voice, I should be able to do that for fun. I think that's interesting, and I want to do that.
If you were stealing my voice so you could play along with it, I wouldn't be okay with. Because that's where I make my money from. It's like it's for you. It's for you. It's for fun. But for them, it's their business. That's different.
For my
it's still my business.
I know, but I'm not gonna put it on like YouTube. Like, hey, listen to this brand new
song. I know, but the thing is, how are they gonna know that? How can you regulate that?
No. I think what he's saying is like if he has enough sample to, let's say, create a song out of you with some lyrics that he picked because he likes your voice. He made it. He listens to it himself on his own phone or whatever, and he just enjoys
No,
it.
no, I get what you're saying. That it's just for your own enjoyment. But the thing is, like, you can't trust that everyone's gonna do that, right? Not only that, like I explained to you, it's still my business. I still wouldn't want that to be out there.
Yeah, but I mean, like you said, who's gonna know? It's the same thing with piracy. If someone pirates a song, as long as you don't put it out there, who's gonna know? It still affects your business.
Yeah, your fun doesn't outweigh people being scammed. I'm sorry, I still think that like there's absolutely no good reason, like other than I guess your little enjoyments, but it's just it doesn't change the fact that people are using this to scam people. There is like literally no benefit to humanity for you to be able to clone someone's voice, because this isn't just for artists. Like it's proven that just like having like a small recording that can get it close enough to where people can like talk to their loved ones saying that they need money. It's just like there's the bad doesn't outweigh the good.
Yeah, but the problem is it's already out there.
No, yeah, of course that's why it has to be regulated.
Yeah, but
yeah, and I think that
even if
once
you regulate it,
privacy
it'll be out there.
laws
No.
catch up, and the technology can be used to recognize, voice models the same way that technology can be used to recognize snippets of songs and then immediately copyright them without any human interaction. I think that once that same technology catches up with this one, then everything will be fine. They'll be able to immediately strike it, and nobody can profit off of it because it's not legit.
Oh yeah, but no, my gripe doesn't just come with the music industry. It's far worse.
Yeah,
It's just
all
like
the other stuff you mentioned. I also think that's just like a pinhole thing. Like it is a very, it's obviously very bad.
it's
But I
just,
think
I'm telling you, I'm like, where is the
in
good?
terms of AI, I think that's just very minute compared to all the other stuff that is occurring with it.
No, of course, just like with like medicine and drugs, it's just like there's good and there's bad. But the simple fact with the vocal one, there is absolutely no good.
Entertainment.
Like what? Like
The stuff. Minds and
He just wants to.
no,
He wants.
no.
Doesn't it's for good entertainment and bad. There's a spectrum. I don't think it's as simple.
I guess you could. Yeah, you could say that about alcohol. What's the good about
It's
alcohol?
not. There's nothing good about alcohol.
Other than entertainment.
No. I think
thousands of people every year, but we still allow it for entertainment.
You want another one?
yeah. No, I'm sorry, but like your tiny little thing, like it's just because it's a fraction of people who are going to be using it just for their own personal use.
I mean, it's a very good analogy. Alcohol kills a lot of people every year, either from
And look, they try.
Alcohol doesn't use other people's stuff. Alcohol, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
It's
No, mira, no.
It's not the same
My
thing.
my thing is like, look, with alcohol, they tried to ban it at some point, and banning it just made it worse. People were still doing it, all of that stuff. So the question here is, to me, is like it's already out there. You can have all this regulation, but like the use case of Tony, you ain't gonna stop that use case, no matter how much you try. Someone's gonna have an AI model that you can download of some pirate, thing. Once you have a copy, they spread it out on CDs, USBs, whatever. The only piracy didn't really die, but what really stabbed it was just the fact that you had really good cloud services and you had things like Spotify, which just kept all your music. And then you're like, I don't have to deal with files, and it's only like $5-10 a month. That really is what if Netflix, you have all these TV shows. You can barely finish what comes out every week. Why would you keep around videos and stuff? So I think what ended up affecting piracy wasn't that people didn't want free stuff. People just said, you know what? There's all this other content I can just pay $10 a month. I don't have to download shit. I don't have to.
We're not recording.
It became more
We're
convenient.
not recording.
Yeah. You're not recording the audio?